cool things in my house. For this cool things in my house, I thought I would share some of my favorite accessories and how I store them with you. So clearly this is a spoon rack, and I have shared this before, but it is just so darn clever, don't you think? You can store all your necklaces on a thrifted vintage spoon rack, and they're all lovely and nothing gets tangled. And look here, this was actually made for me when I was still living in Germany, and that is myself and my kiddo, and it is handmade and it is absolutely gorgeous. Here we have little tiny lockets. I really love necklaces. This is actually a watch in here, if I can pop it open. No, I can't. There I can. Yes. Very cool. Some more vintage necklaces. Here is another locket. And this, look at this lace, this teeny weeny lace that somebody put into a vintage necklace. Just beautiful. And look at this. I have an Orin from The Never Ending Story. And all of my fellow Gen Xers will absolutely know how awesomely important this is. And oh, look, here is my necklace that I made out of a spring that came out of one of my kiddos' old toys, and I'll link that tutorial down below for you. Of course, everything that I make is available on my blog and my channel. Oh, my very fantastic sewing machine necklace that I made out of a toy. And over here we have a bunch of cuffs and bracelets, and earrings are hanging on here, and rings. And of course, I made this lovely stand years ago, and it internationally moved with me. So of course, that'll be linked down below. I like to store my funky bracelets and everything in cool bowls, and I have two of these wonderful handmade bowls that I actually traded a fellow artisan for. I made her some clothes and she made me these beautiful bowls. And here is all of my very cool upcycled hems and my attempts at crocheting. This is as far as I can get, is making these rather cool bracelets here. And look, there is the other bowl, and it has my very cool vintage brooches and pins. And of course, Princess Leia is in there. And I think I have a lot of accessories. I don't wear most of them, but I just like having them. Oh, and here are my fantastic vintage hanger jewelry storage hangers. And again, I'll put the tutorial for these down below for you. This I actually made as well. My leopard collar necklace, another collar necklace. Most of this stuff I made, or it was made for me, which is very, very cool. And here's some of my vintage beads. I do have some very beautiful pearls, which probably shouldn't be hanging up here, but I just like to keep everything nice and categorized. My vintage bangles and handmade bangles, and some more of my groovy hems and scrappy jewelry makes here. And if we pop over to the dresser, there is one of my awesome scarf hangers. And of course, a selection of vintage scarves. I do wear a lot of vintage scarves. I really do. And what is this? A plate with some earrings, more earrings, more earrings. Oh, my favorite rings to wear. These rings, whoops. These actually are like fidget rings. So like this one spins. This is the one I actually wore when I won the Battle of the Generations game show. So I'm not saying it helped me, but it definitely made me less nervous. So that's great. There's some more funky rings and some more earrings here. Bracelets. And in here, some pins. You know, it is too peoply outside. It genuinely is. And earring backs. Nothing in this one, I don't think. And yeah, nothing in this one. I just really like collecting little storage boxes and stuff. These ones actually have my nail polishes in them, so that is helpful. And over here, of course, my awesomely amazing upcycled DIY earring and pin holder, and a lot of my upcycled DIY earrings live here as well.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.